Greetings, literature enthusiasts. Today we explore the rich tapestry of The Outsiders, the groundbreaking novel penned by Southeast Hinton at the tender age of 15. Since its first publication in 1967, this book has continued to touch hearts and stimulate thought with its profound portrayal of adolescent struggle and societal division. Hinton's work, now a classic piece of literature, successfully captures the raw and compelling truths about friendship, bravery, and the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. The Outsiders revolves around a group of adolescents navigating their existence in the city of Tulsa, Oklahoma. This city is divided between the affluent Sox, short for socials, and the less privileged greasers. This division is primarily socioeconomic, thus laying the foundation of the class warfare that underscores the narrative of the novel. The protagonist is a 14-year-old greaser named Ponyboy Curtis, who lives with his two older brothers, Soda Pop and Derry, following the tragic death of their parents. Through Ponyboy's perspective, we gain insight into the lives of the greasers and their ongoing battles with the Sox. Early on in the narrative, while returning from a movie, Ponyboy is attacked by a group of Sox. His brothers and their friends, including Johnny Cade, rush to his rescue, exemplifying the theme of loyalty among the greasers. Ponyboy and Johnny's lives take a dramatic turn when they face Bob Sheldon, a Sock, and his friends at the local park. The encounter results in a fatal brawl, with Johnny killing Bob in self-defense. Fearful of the consequences, Ponyboy and Johnny run away, hiding in an abandoned church in Windricksville. During their time there, the boys pass the time reading Gone with the Wind and discussing poems like Robert Frost's Nothing Gold Can Stay, indicating their sensitivity and the depth of their characters despite their tough exteriors. When Ponyboy and Johnny learn from their friend Dally Winston, that their absence has exacerbated tensions between the greasers and the Sox, they decide to return home. But fate has other plans. They discover the church they've been hiding in on fire, with a group of schoolchildren trapped inside. Both boys heroically rescue the children, but Johnny sustains severe injuries and burns. The aftermath of the church fire sees Ponyboy and Johnny hailed as heroes. However, Johnny is charged with manslaughter for Bob's death. During this turbulent time, the greasers and the Sox engage in a violent rumble, which the greasers win. In the wake of their victory, a severely injured Dally and Ponyboy rush to the hospital to inform Johnny. However, they find Johnny in a critical condition. His last words to Ponyboy, "Stay gold," referencing their earlier discussion about the Robert Frost poem, encapsulate the transient nature of innocence and beauty. Grief-stricken by Johnny's death, Dally commits a form of suicide by cop, wielding an unloaded gun in front of the police, leading them to shoot him. The novel then sees Ponyboy grappling with the deaths of his friends and his subsequent detachment from reality. He even denies Johnny's killing of Bob, convincing himself that he was the murderer. The final act of the story concerns Ponyboy's school life, particularly an English assignment that he needs to complete to pass the semester. As he begins writing, we realize that the assignment becomes the narration of The Outsiders, bringing the narrative full circle. The Outsiders is a poignant exploration of the disparities between social classes and the harsh realities of adolescence. Hinton eloquently portrays the dichotomy of society through the lives of the greasers and the Sox, shedding light on how socioeconomic conditions can significantly shape one's experiences. The characters in the novel are not merely stereotypical teenagers, they are complex individuals dealing with their individual traumas and hardships. Their struggles, hopes, and dreams underscore the universal aspects of adolescence that transcend class barriers. The profound and often philosophical conversations they engage in, such as the one surrounding Frost's poem, emphasize their yearning for something beyond their circumstances. The use of first-person narration through Ponyboy allows the reader to empathize with the greasers. His perspective lends authenticity to the narrative, making it relatable and personal. The vivid depiction of his experiences and emotions strikes a chord with readers, making The Outsiders a timeless piece of literature. Furthermore, Hinton successfully utilizes the motifs of literature, sunsets, and colors to draw parallels and highlight contrasts between different characters and situations. These motifs add depth to the narrative, enhancing its thematic elements. For instance, sunsets symbolize a shared connection between characters despite their socioeconomic differences, emphasizing the theme of unity and shared humanity. In conclusion, The Outsiders by Southeast Hinton is a compelling novel that examines the societal disparities and challenges faced by teenagers. It provides a unique perspective on class division and emphasizes the universality of human emotions and experiences, making it an enduring piece of literature. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of The Outsiders. If you find these discussions and analyses of literature engaging and enriching, do consider subscribing to this channel. With your support, we can continue exploring the many fascinating narratives literature has to offer. Remember, every subscription helps us in our quest to celebrate the power of the written word. Until next time, may your pages be ever turning.